Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter. Welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. Now, in the last episode, we did a fair amount of, sadly, not much. We did a fair amount. We actually were able to knock out the Etruscan League, even though they are still alive. Though that said, though, they are having the attrition on them because, as you can see, as it says here, your troops are deserting because you can no longer sustain them. Basically, they are starting to demoralize and go away, which is a really cool thing. And also we've learned a few things about the turns. For example, I'm going to have to now cut recording every time I get a turn, because unfortunately it just takes too long and it just makes the episodes last a little bit shorter. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to be having to
How can I be of assistance?
cut recording and then start again either near or on the time that I'm at, like finished at the time of the next turn. So it's annoying, and it means I'm going to have a hell of a lot of files in my system, but hopefully this should work out in our favour. So, on to the next turn, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, let's have a look before we try anything. What can we do to upgrade it? Upgrade the food. That would just go down to province, but that's good. 6 food, spreads, culture, and adds wealth. 2 food, growth per turn, because that's a Roman hamlet. Yeah, our minimum is going to be the military port, I suppose. Yeah, fair enough. Temple of Mercury. How are we doing at Brundism and Corsenta? More food can be provided, which is a good thing, but we also need to... Ah yes, Manipar Barracks. That's a proper barracks. Right, okay, awesome. Next turn. See you after the see you after the next turn. Well, the Etruscan League are going to be making their last sacrifice because already they're already attempting to try and attack, but balance stance, predictive stance. Ooh, aggressive. We'll be aggressive. Killing captives. The enemy are gonna die out anyway, so they're gone. And our groups are there. So, yeah, I'll see you. And we're back. And a couple of things have changed. First of all, I had to lower the resolution of the graphics because, regretfully, my computer just cannot handle the, well, the problem is it can't handle the resolution. I mean, I've got everything changed. I haven't changed everything, I meant to say. I've just changed the resolution. And I'm going to be recruiting an army over there. Raise forces. Carrot house. Yeah, general bodyguard. Right, anyway, so like I said, I haven't changed anything except the resolution, just so that way it's a little bit fairer on the system and it doesn't mean it's so lag-inducing. Let's have a look-see. So Principes and 2 Hastati, no, 3, 2, 1, 2 of those guys should do the job. Anyway, throughout the turns, a variety of Gallic tribesmen have moved and attacked a variety of settlements down south over here. My spy is currently just making her way about, trying to discover the different provinces. We've bumped into a new settlement by the Arbitaries. This is quite a large settlement, in all fairness. The Doom of Men, or Light Horse, it's not bad. We've encountered 2 new factions. The Iceni, huzzah! I like the Iceni. Who's unhappy? Korst et Satana. Oh, it's them lot, isn't it? Oh, it's not my fault. I don't know why they're so aggressive. I personally don't understand. They should be happy. I built them a temple.
At your command.
I think it's just resistance to invaders, in all fairness, which is it's a bit of a pain in the arse, but unfortunately, there you go. Household expands. Plentiful. Oh yes.
How can I help? Ready for battle.
My main army is over here, but my secondary army is here. I think I'll send my secondary general over here. Actually, before I do,
I will do anything, Commander.
Oh, I can't move them, can I? Bollocks. Well, I've got reinforcements.
How can I serve Rome?
So put that in there.
Your equipment is a disgrace, man.
So sending him over there. He is my champion, by the way, in case you haven't seen that kind of dude. If you remember Shogun 2, the higher up, the Fall of the Samurai campaign, there is a unit which actually helps train your men, called it's either the Gentleman or Foreign Veteran. There we go. And the Foreign Veteran basically trains your dudes, and it's really cool. I've got one more turn before I can do that. Then I will do that, which will allow me to have some legionaries, which also keep as well, making it cheaper to run and official army stuff. Because that way then I can have some properly decent melee infantry. Over here, over at Knossos. Crete. Yes, at the island of Crete, or Knossos civilization, they offered me a non-aggression pact, which I didn't accept because I thought, well, eventually I'm going to be utilizing this region here as a kind of base to push into the further part of Eastern Mediterranean. So at the moment, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be pushing along here. So there is... I have no idea who they are, but I know I've just bumped into them. Sardes and Rhodes. Ah, of course, that's the Rhodes people. So, Diplomacy. I've got 20 people now. And the Iceni. Cultural aversion, but so far, nothing wrong with that.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth.
Likelihood of success is low, so... I'm not sure who they're allied with, or they don't like them, but... Sardes? Who are they? Sardes are people in... They condemn cultural aversion. Athens against Epirus. We apparently had that. Cultural aversion, they're not so good on. The Etruscan League, they hate my ass. Huh. Arverni are assholes because they're the Gaul. Sparta... Oh, Sparta can actually get trading now, which is quite nice. Which is good. Iceni, once again. I'm on friendly terms with Carthage. Wow. That's a new thing. That's an odd thing. You'd normally think that Rome and Carthage would hate each other. Who knows, maybe in this campaign we're going to end up best of buddies. Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can... I mean, this campaign is kind of a first run-through, if you will. So, I'm possibly in the future may do another campaign as another faction and do something more to a point. But in this one, I'm just going to be playing the campaign and spreading further northwards and possibly eastwards. If I can actually, you know, I'm going to see how it goes. You know, I'll see how the campaign goes. And if Carthage does attack me, Carthage attacks me. I'm not going to try and force the issue. I'm just going to try and focus on getting further up north to deal with the Gallic bastards, because they're scum and deserve no mercy. So, assent to my bold undertaking. Provinces. Ah, right. So I basically need to control a province. That's cool. Okay. So currently people are happy. So by next turn people should be happy and things should be good in this settlement, that I should possibly be able to recruit stuff. Alright, end turn. Actually, no. Save. I've also... I'm actually going to put it on Rome, because that used to be my prologue campaign, but now I've done the prologue campaign, so there's no fear about that. I've also turned off... oh yes, Quintus Ornelius Bastius, because this guy did very well. And I'm going to give him... What's that? Cunning. I am going to give him authority. And yeah, I've basically gotten rid of the CPU moves thing, because that way then at least now, hopefully what that should do is it should basically mean, unless it's going to affect me, the enemy will have their turns, and hopefully it shouldn't mean as long. However, this may be different. Who knows? The Etruscan League... Ah, yeah, you see, the Etruscan League are going to... It shows what happens if you have a go. And the Etruscan League are going to try something, but they have no chance. Sorry, I find it rather hilarious. I've got one army here. I've got my garrison... There's my naval. There's my army. There's my garrison army. There's my garrison fleet. I kind of... You know what? I'm going to have a battle. We're going to have this battle. I'm going to have control a large army. What does it say? Click here to control a larger army. 40... Without waiting for reinforcements. I have 6 turns to hold out. Oh, can't do this. Yeah, I'm fighting. I'm going in to get some glory. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Oh, I love it. Well, the thing is, I can imagine they're probably going to try... I'm imagining, because this nation is now without their own without any more settlements, I'm imagining that they're probably going to end up having to do something. I don't know what, but that's just quite funny. But yeah, no, it's if you guys are wondering, in this game, I've recently discovered having a nation without a capital, they don't lose any, they don't all disappear and die off once you've captured their settlement. Instead, it's just their remaining armies and forces just slowly deplete in time. So if you can capture, if you're lucky enough, capture another settlement, you can kind of reinstate yourself as a civilization. You could call this a foot in the door method, but obviously in the case for the Etruscan League, they're not going to be lucky enough, and so what they're doing now is just last desperate attempt to try and push, which is a bit of a shame, but it feels kind of cruel, because it feels like I'm just kicking down a nearly dead cow, and I don't know, it's a bit like what those Americans do, they just shoot dead cows. Anyway, so there is my foe. All 4 of them, along with a garrison enemy, well, along with an enemy garrison, along with a fleet. So I'm going to be engaging the enemy fleet. Yeah, they're being covered. Over here, though, I'm going to deploy my Hastati. Over here. Riari, I will deploy first, because then these guys don't have to worry so much. Also, plebs. I love it, plebs. This actually means something. Also, I'm going to deploy the... actually, there's lots of plebs, so I could actually just spam them with plebs. I think these are the levy guys, so I'm going to give them... Hastati, you can just take it easy for this battle. Actually, I'm going to put you in defensive formations here. And I'm going to have the general as well. I'll have the general to support the armies, but he won't take part in the battle. Velites and all that. I've got 3 to. This is a good size enough army. This will take on that and annihilate it within 5 seconds. Sorry. Right. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, I'm actually hidden as well. No, I'm not.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Allow no enemy within our defenses. Stand firm and never retreat. All will be well. Ships ready. Fire on the enemy.
Naval combat.
Full speed ahead.
There's an enemy naval fleet. 20 dudes. Jesus. I'm just going to start spamming them now. Oh shit, they're coming this way as well. Onto the land. Onto the land forces.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Advance at speed! Spearman at the ready!
Melee infantry at your command. Jupiter gives us strength. Heavies! Now!
Right, they're duking out with those guys, so I'm assuming they're going to beat them back. If they actually die, I'd be impressed.
General! Romans ready for duty.
Now, I know, technically speaking, actually, let's move up further.
Jupiter gives us strength. The men are wavering.
Now, let's put my general here-ish.
Advance at speed!
I know my generals, my infantry are going to kind of suck and all that, but I can just about move my men over here. Yeah, the enemy thing is just completely gone.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Reload! Take out! Roma! Ready and waiting. Rioters at the double! Our general is under attack.
Are they just passing through my general?
Understood.
What is going on with them lot?
We await your command.
All focus on those guys. Move up. Move up. Don't need you to die.
The men are wavering. Engage!
Well, the leves guys are going to be able to annihilate whoever's there. Although they are the noble infantry, so basically those guys are going to kind of probably be better off.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh, we're about to kill their general though, so this might be the end. Okay, so the plebs are... Yeah, now we've killed off their general.
Spear infantry at your command!
Romans to a man. Fire!
They're all gone. Well, virtually.
Heavies! Loose!
And I can happily waste my Riori guys because they'll be
The
retrained.
men are wavering.
Well, they're not likely to, aren't they? This is quite this is a quick battle. Oh, hello, they've got some reinforcements coming. Oh, they're coming back as well.
Heavies! Advance at speed! General!
Oh, they returned. Awesome. Return to battle. Oh, the game's up. The game is up. That is it. The Etruscan League has lost yet another army, and they find themselves pretty much buggered. Yeah, that's about it. Decisive victory. That was a quickish battle. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Yeah, the battles are definitely quicker in this game. If this was in Rome, the original Rome, I would have... How the hell did they get 27 of them? They didn't even fight. Did they throw their swords and get like a lucky hit? Just like, throw your swords, man! Oh, thud. Ah yes, the loading screen. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut recording and then I'll... And we're back. And as you can see, that's cool. We've got a lot of character points, which is quite impressive. Rebellion imminent. Public order is critically low. The people are unhappy and rebellion is probably going to occur. I am possibly certain of that. Yes, so the enemy forces were destroyed. There is the remnants of the Etruscan League fleet, even though I killed them off in the battle. There is another Etruscan League thing as well. 2 things. It's kind of the same. Over in here, we've got lots of fancy pants things. Lucius Ocavo. Who is this person? I can't remember his name. Right, we're going to have to go to the family, aren't we? Diplomacy. Strategic overview. Is that the right one? Nope, that is not the right one. But that is awesome. Got by owning faction. Sardeus. Oh, yeah, they're actually quite strong. Diplomatic status. Punic rebels. Ah. So that's not held by anyone but rebels. I wonder. That's not a bad idea. I might have a little wooksy once I've moved over here. Zoop. Where's my fleet? There's my fleet. Nice Roman fleet, not to disturb anyone.
All hands to the oars!
So we're about to meet up with our Sardius people.
Is there nothing else?
Where is it? Faction encountered. Seleucid! Woo! The Seleucids! That's apparently a free DLC nation. I've yet to have that. Right, so Seleucid. Where is it? Where are they? Oh, there they are. They are over here.
I am honored to receive this embassy, and will listen with interest to all you have.
Oh, come on. I'm probably not going to make any friends up in the north. But now let's see if we can send... Oh, can I move my troops? My ships about? No, I can't. No. Right, let's move back up again. So that's actually held by rebels. No one else. Okay, so the people of this town aren't happy despite having loads of things. Why is that? Let's look at the details. Yes, we know. Right, okay, so it would appear to be that the taxes here are quite strong, so by removing that, current public order, predicted public order, it's still going to be quite bad. There is no corruption here. Right, okay, that's what's happening. Their buildings are... It's a Roman building. I don't know why they're being so aggressive. 3 commerce. I might have to get rid of this thing, or change that and make it into a Roman thing, or a Roman port or whatever. Because so far, this area here is very much non-friendly, which isn't really helpful. Over here, we've got some cool stuff going about. Obviously you've got the Shrine of Mercury and most of the settlements. I probably need to upgrade and do something else.
We hunger for battle.
Still recruiting, but luckily I've got a veteran inside who's doing a good job. Technology. Have we got a technology? Yes, so now we've researched that. Makes it a little cheaper to run armies, which is quite nice. Philosophy, there's the one I was talking about. 102. Cultures. Tax. I might increase a couple. I might try looking at some of the civic management stuff now, because if I can increase the tax revenue, we might be able to earn a decent amount of cash.
Commander.
Whilst at the same time, hopefully not doing too much. Mercenaries, can I hire some spearmen and some cavalry? Okay, fair enough. I can't really do much at the moment, because obviously over here we've got a potential rebellion going about. Up here, though, we can meet up with a couple of different people. Now that we've bumped into the Iceni, we don't actually have to worry too much about them. Now, let us go to east, towards Berlin, or what will be Berlin.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
So there's an ambush spot right there.
Stopping to rest.
Bagaka. The barbarians really don't know how to name things, do they? Alright, we shall settle in this land. What would we call this place? Vegatros. No, wrong name. No, I don't like that. Velasium. No, that sounds too Greek. How about Bagacum? Perfect! Yes, we'll go for Bagacum. You sure about that? I wish you could rename settlements so we just have German twat, not German twat, barbarian twat A, barbarian twat B, barbarian twat C, just so you know which one has the dumbest. Anyway, let's have a look-see. One more turn before I have a shipwright, which actually gives me money, but I also have the ability of unlocking a variety of ships. This will be handy because then when I inevitably have to start fighting in the oceans, especially against these guys, because they are really menacing. I will be honest with you, those guys, I don't like them. I really don't like them. They are pushing their luck quite a bit. So once I've discovered Egypt over yonder, here, I will send my naval fleet back up all the way towards to Italia, and we'll push our way along to protecting our ocean shores, which is quite nice. Carthage as well has got themselves a decent capital over there. Quite a popular place, very, very popular in the eyes of their people, which is annoying because I want that settlement, but whatever. We'll go for it at some point, but I'm not wanting to start 2 wars. This is the one thing I don't want to do. I'm actually being given an opportunity to not have 2 wars on 2 fronts. So I want to have wars on this front, only in France and Gaul. And then after I've taken out France and Gaul, I'm going to go to west towards Spain, where there's lots more resources. And then eventually I can then rely on my own resources rather than that of trade. Because the worst thing is having trade. And as the Carthage are a seagoing people, they will make life very difficult for me if I want them to. And also the Spartans as well, because they're pushing their luck as well. But what can you do? Anyway, enough of me yabbering. Next turn. I have not given him skill. Lucius Curvago. Who is this person? Is it him? No. Is it him? No. Is it the person who I sent over to France? I mean to Ilea. Yes, it is. I've given him a new skill. I'm going to give him... What is that? Gravitas. No idea what that is, but there's a lot of other things. Gladius. For all sword-armed units. That will help. Who is this? Public order spies. Their rank is too low, but I will have that. Authority. Yes. Authority! Learn to respect my authority! Right, okay. Okay. End turn. And hopefully we'll be able to do something. This will kind of be a couple of quieter campaign bits, but what I'll be able to do... Huzzah! What I'll be doing pretty soon, though, is I will be sending a Roman army up north towards Genoa to capture that settlement. I'm probably going to piss off a number of nations doing it, so before I do, I will research. But generally speaking, I want to make a push further up north, just so that way I can deal with some Gallic scumbags. The Etruscan League are making one final push against all odds. They are being very silly, though. I will just auto-resolve this because it's not even worth it. Don't sloop. Stab. Thanks for providing free experience. Uh-huh. Aggressive. And their ship goes down. Kill captives. Ooh, captured. Nah, kill. So, that is the Etruscan League now gone and removed. This is very nice because, well, they don't have to worry about the Etruscan League being annoying, which is very pleasant. I don't like those Ardani guys. I really don't. Well, it's not that I don't like them, it's just they're very close, they have a navy, I haven't got a defensive navy, or a navy good enough to be able to retaliate if they should attempt to attack. So I'm really in a very bad position for the moment. I'm not, I'll be honest with you, my naval, I mean, I haven't really played any naval battles in this game, so I don't know what to expect when it comes to engagements. My experience mainly is with gunpowder. So, even in Shogun 2, I used to love having gunpowder ships. I never sent anything out except something with a Namban trade ship. I have bow kabayas and all that, but I'd use them as support. And my main strength would be.
The hungry dogs
really
are
want a
all
non-aggression pact.
The wise man bars his doors and looks for shield brothers. What say you?
Knossos wants us to have an non-aggression pact. Well, considering the fact that Knossos may ally themselves with other nations, or they may end up getting a non-aggression pact. Well, if it means good trade, then I'll accept it. And then maybe in the next time, instead of going up north, I can actually go further down south or something like that. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I'm in two minds about accepting non-aggression pacts. I've not really had the opportunity to have non-aggression pacts before, because obviously normally it'd be either you have a trade agreement, then you're friends with one another, then they're at war with you, or you're at war with them. I've never really been into this diplomatic-y stuff. I've kind of just focused on, well, you know, everything to the war effort. It sounds a bit sad, I know, but that's how I used to play with Rome. Because that's pretty much how it was. It was more like, here's an army, here's money, earn money, go to war. And then afterwards it was a bit more like, let's look at the diplomatic side. Huzzah!
Every army, fleet, or agent can reveal information about rival armies,
cool.
fleets, and settlements in their immediate proximity or within their line of sight. The level of detail available...
Oh, excuse me. Right, military division, Esmirios. Hello. Where's this? Who's this? Who's this? Oh, okay. An enemy over in the enemy's territory. Watch out. Tribal Confederation. What is this? Ah, you bastard. Right, Gaulic scum. Ugh. Disgusting creatures. Hate Gauls. Ah, that's really cool. I did not know you could do that. Can you be in the ocean? No, you can be in the ocean. Right.
As you command.
Hates Gaulic scum. Right, faction encountered. Kurishki. That's cool. The trait has been gained. Patriotic. Gravitius. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's good. Quartermaster report. Velites Hastati in Legio for Lova. Construction report. Shipwright Brundusium. I'm actually going to name some of these factions.
Ready for battle.
And also my agent. I'm going to have zeal on that one. Cool. So my people are happy now, which is fantastic to hear. I'm actually going to upgrade it. So then... This is actually quite nice. You actually have a better garrison. Adds more money to it, and in the time it will take to be able to upgrade everything. Have I completed that one? Nope, 2 more turns before that's done. Really, I should send the champion over towards him, that land, but... Cornelius Bassus. Is that Cornelius Bassus? Well, I'll replace it because it's very good. Minor settlement. Genua. Okay, so Genua is part of the same settlement as that, but I don't have any spies or anything. Raise a spy, probably 1200. Shit. Modia Metella, I like that name.
At your service.
Okay, so she's going to be a spy now for the lower regions of Gaul. She's just an exploratory spy. So really I need to move my map according to that. Yeah, that works about it. Right, okay, cool. So all of that now can be gotten rid of. Thank you. And Arminium is prepared. You are also training my units, which is fantastic. And that is it. Let's just quickly save. What I'll do is I'll recruit a couple more units maybe, and maybe what I'll do is once I've researched that, I'll go back and research this, which allows me to retrain my units and have... what? It replaces the Triarii, so what do I have for spears? What? How does that work? I don't want to have to replace my Triarii. I thought my Triarii were better than that. Oh, hello. Sextus Sanatius. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Sextus? Who the hell's
Commander.
that? Oh, hello. Oh, would you be Sextus? Oh, army traditions. Right, okay. Yes, melee. Who really controls the world? Now I just need to remember who Sextus is. Who's Sextus? Are you Sextus?
What do you wish of me?
Are you Sextus? No, you're not Sextus. Who the hell's Sextus? Oh, are you Sextus? Are you the commanding naval person, Sextus? Are you Sextus?
Fleet reporting.
Nope, but we need you to go discover,
All hands to the oars. We
hello.
must rest a while.
Oh, Sardes. What kind of person, unable fleet do they have? Let's see. Okay, well, who is the Sextus person? I can't remember his. I can't remember the Sextus person. Wish I would kind of give you a Sextus Sentius cursor. I'll just skip the turn. I'll just have the turn. The person could be unupgraded. I can't remember who the person is, so it'd be kind of handy if they had some kind of thing on the side which took you to that person, just to remind you. A bit like when in Civilization 5, because this is kind of being attempting to be like that. When it comes to, oh, you haven't got this, and you haven't got that. But, so yeah, basically, it should have some kind of little symbol to the right or left of it saying, here's the person we're talking about, because if you're going to be leading a large and humongous empire, I think you might need a little assistance here and there. Just saying. At least it doesn't take now as long to do a end of turn. I mean, it still takes forever, which is a bit annoying, but we've got to be careful now. We've got to get ready for this Gallic army, because those bastards are going to burn. I have not forgotten any of those messages that previously were there, so we'll need to quickly strike and muck up their legions. I'll have a look to see if they've captured that massive settlement, because if that's the case, I don't mind going to war with Gaul to capture that settlement. But if we can maybe capture this settlement, and that settlement, Pavatium towards Meccan and Genua, that way we've got a good, strong Gardic defense, and all three of these settlements will have at least one, or maybe, I think the main province capital will be the main place to go for, which will have all like the main guard and stuff. Oh, someone's having a war over there. And then these two settlements will probably either have like entertainment and food, so that way we can keep the populace happy. But we will definitely need to push up. Trade agreement dissolved. Trade with the ally is no longer possible because the Gallic bastards have taken it over. Quintus Postumus. Yeah, the Gauls have taken over, which is not good. That is a very big army. Encourage populace. They are happy with things. A faction rises. Okay, so they're over there. Okay. Zzz. So I've lost a bit of trade, which is not good. I'm hopefully going to gain a bit of trade upon reaching the lands of Egypt. Boom.
Waiting for a new course.
Nope. No, I'm just in Seleucid land. Great. Okay. Diplomacy. Who do I have? Gallic Confederation. Urgh. Can they not trade now? Or they've lost settlements? They're friends with them, so why? They had a port a while ago. Okay, maybe a bit odd, but okay. They're allied with Athens.
Welcome. I throw open the doors to you and bid you enjoy our talks.
I will pay you. I don't know. I'll pay him like. Demand. Their economic power is weak. Haha. Screw you. I will pay you like 460. Oh, come on. You're weak economically wise. You know, I am tempted to launch an invading